You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. Yeah. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like an old name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise, now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Up in the window, yeah. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Up in the window. Up in the window. Up in the window. Up in the window.
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate.
No, don't think he ever really knew me. I have run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some way I kept my soul. I got time if you want me to freeze up. I'm new now, I found the flow. I'ma need you to keep up, not slowing down anymore.
Do what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. My homies, I be always had the hook up. You do
Me what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
Welcome on in, folks, to EML Challenger Series Open Qualifiers. Really excited to be here. If you were here this morning, a bit earlier on, a couple hours ago now, here doing APL Oceanic Siege this morning, the better region. And it was a great time. We had a really entertaining best of one Series I don't know. It's really entertaining matches between a couple of teams. Of course, Rival 7 doing a really, really great job down there. But now we're going to look over towards Europe MENA. Brand new league, of course, formed this year of competitive Siege, where the European League and MENA League of old have formed, merged together. We are one massive region now. Things are getting spicy. Things are looking spicy. This is, I think, one of the biggest qualifiers in the world in terms of these Challenger Series qualifiers. We have almost, I believe we have 200 teams registered, and currently we are sitting at 134 teams confirmed. So compared to the 20 we had in earlier on this morning, and I think if we look over towards some of the other regions as well today, we had America. The America's not for another week, but we do have Brazil. They've got about the same as we do. So we've got some really, really large games hopefully coming up later on today. It's going to be really, really exciting. We're going to be following Nemesis. Now, this is a roster new to the scene. Some of you may have heard of them if you were perhaps a fan of the old ITB. Of course, that roster, due to circumstances, did unfortunately go under. So instead, it is going to be down to they've sort of rebirthed themselves a little bit. A lot of the people that were behind ITB are now working in Nemesis, and they are looking to make their entry into the Siege scene. They made their roster announcement just a couple of minutes ago, actually, over on Twitter. So we have Sloth, Jay, and Dyer. I'll get a little bit into them later on with push for time here because I've got to go and sort out the game. So won't get into the players too much history, but I'm sure you'll recognise those names from Tier 2 Grand Finals, Korea League. And then today, as I'm not sure, they're not permanently in the roster just yet. I think it's wait and see how performances go today. Today, they're going to be playing with Denster and Bio, who, again, names you'll be familiar with, and they're going to be coached over by Cooley, who did coach ITB towards the end of their go at things. So, it's a really stacked up roster. Really looking forward to seeing how they perform. They're really excited to be able to get themselves in. So, you guys send some love over to Nemesis. They're a new org. Really would love to see some love for them. And yeah, what we'll do is I'm going to go and get the game set up. Now, it will be another 15 minutes or so. So, you got a little while, so go grab some food, go make some popcorn, whatever you want to do. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so with game 1 of the day, and check the stream title. That will update as soon as I know who Nemesis' opponent will be.
I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but we're getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. know you'll follow me. I don't wanna take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. Now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. A smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, cutting your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're a you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. Snip, 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 snip. I'm so bored. Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no takebacks. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish and critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim.
just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. Fought so hard and let it die. Better say our last goodbyes. Oh, you come back, never come back. I don't need ya, I don't want that. Oh, don't say I didn't want. That's just karma. That's just karma. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, of yours, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. Of my views, that's on you. I'll be on a flight soon to Vienna singing, ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda. How do you do? Better that I learn my own medicine for you. Never gonna make them think or stand there. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. Free as the wind and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath like the fire you'll soon remember. Ooh. I'll be on a flight soon to the end. I'm singing, ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda. How do you do? For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me, but better than the lies. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no reason, but I'll sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade, fade away? Can we let it fade, fade away? We'll take it day by day. Can we watch it fade, fade away? You said that you've been searching, silencing your mind, trying to be patient, but running out of time. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no meaning, I just wanna understand everything that led us here, the teardrops when I hold your hand. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade, fade away? Can we let it fade, fade away? We'll take it day by day. Can we watch it fade, fade away?
Oh, I don't mind a little rain on my suit. A little bit of angry makes you cute. And we've been watching this show so long, but it feels like everything that we wrote went back into the pen we used. Won't take long, even when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line, and that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. EML Challengers Series Qualifiers 2025. The first time in a little while any of these teams from T2 have been able to get a direct pathway into Tier 1. The excitement is in the air. It's going to be spicy today. It's going to be a real banger couple of weeks of Siege. And we're kicking things off here. Nom Elo versus Team Nemesis. Now, Nom Elo had the pleasure of casting a couple of these players before. You can look at the rosters there very briefly. But I've had the pleasure of casting a couple of these players before, and Team Nemesis, I've got a feeling, well, you'll be familiar with a lot of the players. If you're not familiar with Nom, you will certainly be familiar with Nemesis, Sloth, Jay, Dyer, Bio, Denster, coached by the amazing Cooley. Phenomenal sounding roster on paper. Really excited to see what they can put into action. If you ask me, one of the more exciting teams going into today's qualifiers, I think there's a bit of an unknown factor, of course. Team Nemesis, born from the ashes of ITB, Horizonu, and, well, I can tell you one thing now, they have got some really awesome social media posts. I'm going to slightly fan out them, Nemesis here for a minute, but whoever's making the social media roster announcement videos, mwah, chef's kiss, beautiful stuff, really nice content, really nice branding as well. I believe that is mostly Kuba doing that, iKuba doing that. Obviously may know him from working a lot on the ITB stuff. So, sort of off the back of that, I guess, you'll of course know some of the people, obviously a lot of familiar faces if you were familiar with ITB at all. But, rest the stuff aside, we're going to be heading here to Chalet. Now, you were here this morning, we had a lot of Clubhouse in this morning, in APL, in Asia, in Oceania. We had a lot of Clubhouse, a lot of club. Nice to see a new map, BJ. We got one map, we almost got an overtime in it, and I wasn't casting now because I don't want to cast. I want to rest my throat for a little bit later because I know this afternoon's going to be a bit of a long one. Well, we're going to wait and see how things fare. Of course, welcome over to. So, I believe the first match they will be playing. Obviously, the roster's not finalised yet. But for anyone watching from Team Nemesis, watching a warm welcome in or a warm welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege. Hopefully, he can deliver these next couple of games justice here. Obviously, why didn't they get further? If you're not familiar with how these qualifiers work, well, they're pretty simple. How these go is a fairly similar basis. It's a best of one single elimination bracket. Up until quarterfinals, where we hit the best of 3 territory. We start playing 3 matches. You get points for how you perform each week. At the end of all 4 weeks, 11 teams with the most points will be progressing onwards into the next stage of the competition. So, pretty exciting. If you're eliminated, of course, you're done for that week. But you still have plenty of time to come back in. And week 1 is always the most exciting week for me. When we start to learn who are the top dogs, who are the teams to be gunning for. And that feeling, this Nemesis roster here on the orange team, they're going to be one of them. However, it's not to put down Nom Milo. As I've said previously, we've casted these roster quite a little bit before. I've seen it plenty of them, so I'm quite excited to see how they get on over here in the Challenger Series here. Of course, starting Chalet on the attack, it's a fairly simple job. You'll be seeing a 3-3 half here, most likely. First one, though, is going to be Sloth. But elsewhere, Jay from the side of it. Caught me off guard there. Jay not having Trashy his name. Trashy is not as Nemesis. They're coming alive here. 2 versus 4 now makes it a 1 versus 4. All round to Nick's left on the window, but not there for long. Fenster tripling the round, I believe, there. Nope, just double. That one was explosive as it was quick. Nemesis exploding right into things here. Round number 1. Getting themselves over the line and didn't even get a chance to finish the sentence. Quick attack, though, shut down there by Nemesis. Nom Milo not really able to get themselves in towards that one. Of course, early days, early round, they will have plenty of time to bring themselves back forwards into it. So, not to worry, early days. Of course, we are best of 1 territory. Still, as you can see, top of your screen, this Chalet can be played for this match. So, of course, we keep in mind that regardless of what happens here, if you are eliminated, that is your week 1 done, dusted, if you do lose here. So, got to be on it all day. We're playing 4 best of 1s today. Round 256, which was skipped. Which not all teams had to play. So, round 256, which was skipped. Then we're playing round of 128, which is what we're watching now. Then we're going to be on to round of 64, round of 30, round of 16, and then quarterfinals are tomorrow. So 4 best of ones will be speeding on through today. Going to be very exciting. Regardless, and like hoping, well, either of these teams will be hoping it'll be a quick afternoon. Ideally, if you get 7-0, 7-0, 7-0, 7-0. Great start. Great start, great warm into the qualifiers. You're obviously banking all those points. The further you go, more points you get. So, I've changed my reticle colour. Let's change that to EML colour. There we go. That's important. Got to change it to the colour of the league. Of course, we're now in EML, so we're no longer purple of APL. We're now on the orange of EML. I'll say branding. Wow, Jeff's case, it's also beautiful. Really nice branding we've got coming in here as well. I believe in there in the top left as well. Pete has designed a lot of this overlay, so massive credit to Pete for making this overlay happen. Jay, well, just down Hennessy. Trying to pick.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Trying to pick. Great start to the game for them so far. Yash below, trying to find their way in towards gaming, trying to get themselves in towards this site. But it's a difficult one. Cheetah's going to fall as well. Zach's forced off in towards West Main, but really salvaging the pieces here. Nemesis have this chalet defense under lock and key, it seems. Not really giving too much away just yet. I don't know. Do they see the player? Surely they see the player. Surely they see Bio standing right there. Surely you see him. Oh, finally. There you go. Stacks gets the kill. One back for Nomilo. Still man advantage in the pocket of Nemesis, but at least for the time being, nothing is set in stone. Still got 2 minutes of the round to play, so plenty of time for the attack to try and find an opening, try and work their way back in towards this one. But it's still a tall ask. Of course, you're staring up Nemesis, you're staring up players like Bayer, like Denster, like Jay. And recently, did really, really well in the Tier 2 Grand Final, second and third place between the two teams. And as well, Sloth as well, who's been playing in Korean League for the last stage. So, some really great players here. A lot to their name. It's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out here. Just down below. Mercy. Do you know about the one above? Do you know about them? Watching the angle from above. Do you know? That is the question. See the player? No, you don't know. This is going to get the pick. Spotted there by the bulletproof camera. Stacks though, does find one towards Sloth. It's 2 versus 3. Minute left on the clock. Plenty of time for the attack to work, but they need to try and clear out these players in library. You're not able to execute on towards this bar game in sight if you don't have control of the vertical. So for Normal Milo, that's going to be their next hurdle. But utility finally going to start coming in now. Jay is just going to go for the swing, going to go for the drop. Gets marked out, and that leaves upstairs all Denster. Left on his lonesome. Real stuck in a rock and hard place right now. Going to have to place one perfectly to not be swung by both at once. Nix finds the pick. 2 versus 2. 35 seconds on the clock now. Smoke grenade is in pocket of Stack, so we'll be able to use that as well as the Cow on Hive to brim that execute utility. So it's a good, decent selection of tools and gadgetry in pocket for the side of Normilo, but Nemesis, they've got good positions and key as well. They've got a mirror window there. You can see Dyer hiding behind it. So it's a good position to be in for them now in the round. 15 seconds on the clock, though. You've got no choice here but to really sort of storm in. You can hear it. Banshee go, but it's a bit of a premature swing from Jay. Makes it a 2 versus 1. They're going to be sprinting into Dyer. They find one. The question is, can Dyer get the second? He's looking the wrong way. Finds it, and Nemesis a bit close for comfort, but they get the second round over the line. Good start from them here on Chalet. Now, I'm going to be a bit of a I am going to make that operator like. Okay, we'll stop going on about the reticle settings for now. It doesn't matter too much. Either way, Team Nemesis, what a start from them. 2-0 to the good so far. Really great entry into this game, into the series and into Siege. Obviously, you know, there is the question of pressure. And this is where I was curious to see, because obviously you're a newly put together roster, you're playing for a spot in Challenger Series. There's a lot of pressure on you. These players as well, you're a good organisation, it's a new game for the first time. These players, they can't let those external factors affect them. But they're going to have to try. Try and keep their heads locked in the game, and they've been able to do so far. Really great start now for them. 2-0 lead. I think positive over on their camp. He's got Dyer there. He's not even died yet. A really great job of things.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Maggot's ready. Let them go.
And it technically started a little while ago. Shh. Type that one. Of course, still up here. They want this one back. I don't know if they're going to quite get it.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have
Either way, having a little bit of fun with things here on the side of Nemesis. On Milo. Got to pull this one back here. You do have to tertiary bomb charge, but it is the upstairs objective. It is office bedroom. It's a very difficult one to attack. In my opinion, it's one of the harder ones to do on this map. We've got some basement, yeah? Well, so there's plenty in the pocket for Nemesis to move around on Chalet, try and find a comfortable spot for them. But Milo, I suppose this is the benefit as well of having so many value. You know, Chalet is one of those maps where all 4 sites, I'd say, are viable, competitive. And that makes it really, really good for the defenders, where you can keep moving around. You can keep Milo on their toes, you can keep them moving, and having to guess what is going to be next.
Bomb
That is the
located
challenge.
by
That is the
attackers.
difficult part of it.
Think of the magnet.
Magnet online! Ready to be first in contact. Going to be spotted out by the utility, forced to fall back. No really choice to do anything but. Defenders, well, they forfeit control over towards Solarium. Chief finds a pick on towards Bio. Here come the attack, storming in there, getting their job done on this objective. 5 versus 2 now. Jay looking to make a bit of a retake on towards Solarium. We're going to be caught out Friday holding the ball, and it's all out to Sloth, who is able to find one, but it's going to be a messy one. It's 1 versus 4 required. Isn't quite able to get the second, gets the first, but 2 is unfortunately a little bit too much there. Milo, they bite themselves back into this series. They keep themselves alive with 1. I mean, if you can close this out at 4-2 half, I'd say fair game. That's good. That's where you want to be. But, of course, Nemesis, they're going to want a little bit more than that one. They are going to want to be getting themselves, ideally, well, 4-2 half for them, I'd say, is decent. That's probably where the benchmark will be. 4-2, 3-3, I wouldn't say it's too bad either way. Obviously, if Nom get 4-2 on the attack, well, great job for them.
Attackers
Nemesis
need to
get
locate and
themselves,
defuse as many bombs as they can.
Nemesis get themselves 5-1 half even. I'd say they're looking very comfortable in this matchup here, of course. Early days, early games just yet. We're still waiting to assess how these teams are playing, who's going to be doing what. And got a feeling could be seeing a little more out of this one. We'll have to wait and see. Milo, though. So far. Decent job keeping it mostly close, bar a couple of rounds. Round 2 was quite close, round 3 obviously got over the line, so they're definitely warming into this series a little bit. Definitely quite comfortable here playing against Nemesis. Of course, we'll have to see how it goes as the game progresses on here, as we're still only in the first half, I think. So plenty of siege left to be played on this first map alone, and we've got possibly 3 more of these teams coming into it today. There's one player is going to disconnect, Rehost. I think we're going to have to hit the call for the rehost there. Position. Pause. Just wait for the players. I don't know what the go is on rehost. Just checking.
Changing mags.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Rehost. Rehost, right, we'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks.
For anything, yeah, we can make a mess inside this booth. You're taking me to places old and new, sweeter sound than our favorite song, and it feels like every time that it comes on, we just roll on till the day's done and the lights gone, and it won't take long, even when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along, yeah. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. It's fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down for anything. Down, down, we can keep it. Down, down, we can keep it. Down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything.
What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we lay and make the time stand still? What if we stay? Pretend there's nothing else. What if we stay? What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we lay and make the time stand still? What if we stay? Pretend there's nothing else. What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we lay and make the time stand still? What if we stay? Pretend there's nothing else. What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we lay and make the time stand still? What if we stay? Pretend there's nothing else. Oh, so suddenly you're poison the air I breathe. But if you don't hate me, then why would you break me? Feel it in my bones.
Would you look at that? Almost bang on the dot there with the timer. Thank you very much for bearing with us during that little rehost there, folks. Of course, just check the rule book beforehand, but do double check to confirm. They disconnect within the first 30 seconds and no damage has been taken by any side. A rehost is permitted, which was the instance there. Player disconnected within the first 10 seconds. Spawning in, no one had been hurt. Hence the rehost. We're back here, we're back live, of course. Theme setups will have to be pretty much what they were before. Can't really change too much about that, unfortunately. Is the ball of the rehost, so thank you very much during that. Blaney, welcome on
Attackers
in.
need to locate and
Good to
defuse as
see
many
you
bombs
here.
as
I
they can.
imagine we'll be really rooting for the boys over on Nemesis. As probably familiar faces, not great to you. If I had to guess. But welcome on in. Here's the delays. So.
Bomb located by attackers.
Proactive anyway. Back into the game. Nemesis wasn't close to a pretty good start there. But on Milo, they've been keeping it close. Round 2 was fairly close down to the wire. And round 5, or round 3, sorry, was a bit of a washout going the way of Milo. Really great start from them. See that trend here on their site. Of course,
10
things may
seconds
be
remaining.
changing slightly. Of course, we're now back on towards the primary bomb site of Nemesis. Their preferred
5
objective
seconds
to
to
start
go.
things up on. They're going to be up here.
Attackers are heading
They're
out to
going
defuse a
towards
bomb.
Kitchen Dine. See how it fares, see how it goes. It'll be important to see go. Beautiful. Let's see how things go. So, very bad start, I reckon, here from Nom Nom. There's not going to be anything too crazy operator lineup-wise. Really from either side, fairly standard compared to perhaps the shenanigans of the scenes we've seen closest.
Reload!
Of course, Aurora is in play. Not gonna be, I imagine, seeing too much of her. We only saw a little bit, teased a little bit this morning. Over on Oast, I believe that was by Arrival 7, who quite like to position their attacks around them. Not too confused, had a bit of experimentation, a bit of efficiency as well. I don't know if we'll be seeing quite the same here from either of these sides. We'll have to just, I suppose, wait and see how things fare. But at least for round number 4, it's a bit of a slower start. First Logic Bomb's going to go in, but I don't really know if anyone's going to be pressuring too much for that. Of course, you've got to clear this vertical, you've got to clear this top floor here from Nom. It's going to be really important to do so. Dire wants to take this gunfight to the player outside a trophy. There's a little bit of damage. Bullets quite catch anything. Yellow ping's coming through there. Here comes Nick. Here comes Stacks just charging into the objective, but is caught out from above. And this is what happens when you don't do your homework. You're unable to get into the objective. Sure, it's a 3 versus 3, but you can just watch the players from above do this one here. As you see the player gets forced out of position by the frag grenade, caught by the other. Good bit of teamwork there from Nom Nom, but you've still got Den above. And this is a big issue here. How are Nom Nom Elo going to clear this one out? Because they're not sending anyone upstairs to deal with it. They're just kind of leaving it. You can see there, bottom right, the compass. Bottom left, sorry. Every player is just kind of chilling downstairs. They're not sending anyone up. And Nemesis, they'll probably be quite happy to play this one from up. There's a minute on the clock. Still is the opportunity, but getting into the objective here is going to be the real difficulty here for the side of Nom Nom. Nemesis happy to hold, but hit is going down. You can hear the defuse go. And this way, maybe disaster might strike a little bit here. Nom Nom.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
Hit has gone down. Bit of damage on the wall bank, but unable to find anything. Den watching the door, but I don't think they're going to swing it. They're not going to peek. They're not going to go for it. This is going to be a really difficult one now for a retake for Nemesis. They've got to decide how they want to hop in here, how they want to try and do it. Cheetah sees the drop, makes the call, but it's too busy paying attention to the thrust. Buff got a triple for the round. Makes it a quad, and the retake for Nemesis. They find it. Good stuff from them, and I suppose started off that round by saying that's what happens when you don't do your homework. You've got to worry about the vertical. You can get inside, but yeah, you've got to worry about the retake. And when Sloth comes alive like that, well, it's very difficult to do anything about it. Nom Nom Elo slipped away from them a little bit there in the dying seconds of that one. Nemesis, perhaps a bit closer than it should have been, but they got it over the line. Heading down towards the basement. Now, first time we're going to be seeing this one all match, of course. So, very excited to see how this one fares. All 4 sites will have now been played by Nemesis with the conclusion of round number 5. Of course, how this basement site is going to be playing out here. Nemesis instead opted to hop away from bar gaming, and I suppose a call could be made. It was very, very close. Perhaps the moves seemed to work in their factor. No, that move works. So, fresh, keeping the objective going. Hope that goes their way. Halfway though, 1 to 3. I think Nom Nom. Well, they're keeping it close. They're keeping it exciting. Come on.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It's difficult when you are drawn against such a strong opponent early on, but Nom Nom are really, really putting in the work here.
10 seconds left before insertion.
A lot of people have the expectations for this match between
5
these two.
seconds to go.
But Nom Nom putting in the work, really keeping it close in the rounds. They get 1 or 2 more here. This one being a close game. They get another 1 or 2 on their attack, sorry. They have to do it. So, never seen Nemesis attack, and that's the other thing. How do they do it? Not got their homework on them. No homework to be done. Okay, got really aggressive early on though. Here's the repel, sees the player, does a lot of damage but unable to quite confirm the pick, and is likely just going to try and escape out of library with his life. Going to do exactly that. He's done some damage. More importantly, I think it has a bit of a shock to the system there. It's like, oh no, we almost died. We need to slow it down. We need to be a bit more thorough without searching, without droning. Well, it favours the other side. It favours the attack. It favours the defence. Maverick work here. Almost catches one ahead of 1, but unable to. Jay knows about to play his across the C4. Getting ready to go for a rip in the toss. Slightly high. Line up the throw, it's going to go, and it's going to connect, and he is going to be the victim. Falls down, man advantage going the way of Nemesis now. The start to the round for them. Laundry Wall is opened up, playing the long angle with the TCSG 12 Bio. Does a lot of damage towards Cheetah, but not enough to confirm the kill. Elsewhere though, stacks down Sloth, and more importantly, that's going to be the cameras hacked for the defense. Defender cameras can now be used against them. That is the problem. Troublesome. Bio.
Loading new mag.
Try and take down the end camera. Unfortunately, don't quite have the angle on it. And this intel will definitely be very, very valuable to Nom Nom. As we move towards the end stage of this round, of course, you can see there already Henny on the cameras up beyond the grave, making the call outs, giving the information to the team. Fire takes a drone, sees the elbow of the player on the long garage. Question is he fine? Pick or not? Slow one, bit of a stall out, minute left on the clock, time is ticking. Teammate, help take the Banshee down. Gonna have to move down the staircase.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Diffuser ring around the
Attackers
roses. This is
recovered
how
the
we're
bomb.
going to play. How do you want to make this execute here? I'm not looking for a gap in this one, but Nems not giving away anything. Playing this patiently, a bit slower. Gaia still does have the C4 in pocket. Could definitely make it work. Have to spray through, do a little no damage. C4's going to go. Not quite going to be able to find the mark, unfortunately. There comes the logic bomb.
Reload!
Gaia trying to rotate out of that position. Gets caught down by the
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Keeps it close, makes it 3 versus 3. Bio finds another one on towards Stacks, makes it 2 versus 3. Man is now in the way of them. Mercy forced to push through the smoke, gets caught out, but Cheetah double for themselves, makes things into a 1 versus 1 here. Jay versus Cheetah, but look at the health. All Cheetah has to do is 1 bullet and they are gone, and that's exactly what Jay's going to do. If it wasn't going to be Jay, it was going to be the clock, but the MP7 sings, and Nemesis, they get themselves the 4 that they needed in this half, and they're going to be going into round number 6, looking for their 5th. Nom Nom. This is where they start to need to make things happen here. This is where I reckon Nom Nom are going to be looking at this one going, right, we need to get this round. This is an important one. Bar Gaming is going to be the bomb site of choice for these teams. And we'll see how it fares.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Please do, folks, as a reminder. There
Attackers
are
located a bomb.
a boatload of Siege games going on today. An absolute boatload. I don't know how many unicasters we've got exactly, but last I heard we had about 12, 10, 12, I'd say. There's quite a few community casters today. There's a lot of people in here. So, exclamation mark bracket, find yourself a game, and of course, check members which can do anything. That's available to casting just yet. Whoa, he goes out! Casters floating out all over the place. Go spread the love, go see what everyone else is getting on with. There's some great teams in here. And the best part of what I love about these open qualifiers is you can bring your
Attackers
rank
are
back
heading
in.
out to
This
defuse
is
a
week
bomb.
number 1. You can't play anymore. You can go and sign up to week 2, 3, and 4 qualifiers. Get yourself competing against these teams, and you know, there are some great players that I'm sure you will all know. I believe I saw Blur floating around in one of the teams. Anto Riquetti. I believe Pengu was actually watching him right now. So there's hammer lifters amongst these teams. So it's a great opportunity to get yourself and see how you weigh up against some of the best in the business. Anyone can join. That's the fun part. Set what your rank is back and say, right, we're not going to play in gold today, we're going to be playing SI champion. How fares? It's great for you, Ace. All the information, exclamation mark bracket as well. And with the compulsory shilling out of the way, let's get back on towards the game as Sloth finds an early pick on towards Cheetah, shut them down outside of Trophy, and that's going to be a vehicle low there to the side of Nom Nom. That's going to be a lot of your execute utility going down into the grave. Of course, you still do have Nyx on the overhead grim, but it's going to be difficult still with that utility and that gun as well going down early. And Peter as well, best performer so far on the side of Nom Nom, at least since we have earlier on. And now try and get these players on towards bedroom and take them down, but then does not want to fall just yet. Forced out by the frag grenade. Mercy confirms the kill. Jay attempts to make a response, but is unable to find the pick, but is confirmed out by Bio and the Nemesis. They really do not want to give away live here. Just sending players in, sending players up there. Sloth and Bio tag teaming out, close it out, and Nemesis, they get themselves a 5-1 half, and then they're warming into things now. This is what we were expecting from them, I think, a little bit here. Expecting a bit of Nemesis dominance, and there's exactly what they've been able to do. Nom Nom Elo not able to get the 2 that I think they really needed in that first half. They will move over to the defensive side. Going to be going for Kitchen Dining as their first point of contact. But, alas, it's going to be a hard road from here. 4 rounds required to equalise things. Nemesis, 1 and you've guaranteed overtime. 2 and you've guaranteed the game. Of course, let's see how things fare over on the other side. It's a great start, really, from Nom Nom keeping a lot of the rounds close, just in the dying moments of the final couple of seconds. But they can sort of slip away from them a little bit, and it's cost them in the round count. I'd say 2-3 rounds there, maybe, they could have gotten. Yeah, rounds ending in 1 versus 1. Rounds ending post plants where you let Sloth do it. Sloth get a 4K. Those kind of small issues, those kind of issues where it's definitely costly for them. And it's
10 seconds left before insertion.
Out here. The little blue bits on the map. I'm sorry for the people feed there now. No clue what I'm looking at there. But alas, they're going to be watching, seeing how things go. Stacks looking out towards Camper. Wants to try and get a spawn pick. I don't think anyone's spawned out there, so not going to be able to find anything. See here, the trees. There we go. The attack starting to make their way in towards Chalet here. How can they get going? That's the question. I suppose we'll have to wait for this round, get over and done with to see the answer. This one is a real pace setter here, I reckon, for the side of Nom Nom. If they can start their defensive half strong, it's good. If you lose this one, well, you're now staring down a match point at 5 of them in a row. It's difficult road to come back from. Nixo doesn't want to give this one up. Does a lot of damage on towards Bio, and you don't want to be losing that gridlock early on. Still got the fragment in pocket. Really useful utility that you want to be holding on to going into the late stage of the round. Like that. Pushing deal with utility, etc. They're great tools for a lot of purposes. And you don't want to be.
Reloading!
Sloth, make sure that Nom Nom do lose Nix, who now does fall. It's a good opener from Nemesis. They're looking for this one. Mercy down on a good angle behind Piano, but it's very likely to be ready too soon. Stacks is going to fall elsewhere as Dyer finds one.
Here we go.
And the storming from below. Sloth on the Ash, ready to try and find this one. And Sloth is a great Ash player. I'll tell you that, seen plenty of it from him. It's good, and I think he's just looking to get aggressive here. Takes down Mercy, and it's all down to Henny in a 1 versus 5. Closed out by Den and Nemesis. They explode onto the siege scene with a very dominant victory. 7. I'm not victory. Oh, my brain is frazzled. Not a victory. They've exploded onto the scene with a match point. Let's try that again. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. My brain is broken. This is what happens when you get up in an early morning and have to cast Host, and then immediately don't cast in EU. It's 2 very different games. But no, it's true. Host and quality of Siege and O's versus the quality of what both these teams have really displayed so far here. Sure, I'd say the squad.
Attackers need to locate
Jam,
and defuse
welcome
bomb.
on in. Yes, I will be.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yes, I will be following in over Nemesis all day. Welcome on in the stream as well. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah,
Jammer ready.
exciting, getting spicy. I'm going to ignore that call because brain has been absolutely frazzled. It's 2 different.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Don't get me wrong, I love Os. Better region, slightly better region, but end of the day,
Attackers are heading out to the
easy.
defuse bomb.
There is nothing like it. Might be a bit of slight, home bias, but we love EU Siege. We're headed in towards what is now a match point now. Nom Nom Elo going to be staring it down 6-1. 5 consecutive rounds going to be required for them to get this one over the line. 5 consecutive rounds to bring this one back into overtime then, and that's it. You don't even win if you get 5 in a row. You're tasked up with overtime as Claymore there. Okay, try a little bit. I mean, I suppose that works. Tried it in the bush. I like it.
Activating
Okay, creativity there means you don't have to go in or waste any utility. I mean, is that mine? Taking off the board. There you go. A bit of all-round approach here coming in from them, but Sloth falls. But so does Mercy. Do they know about the other player down towards the base? Do they know about Cheetah? Running, he's chasing about. Gets caught on the spray down. There you go. Stacks is going to get one on towards Bio Nemesis. Looking pretty great so far in this round. Jay on a sliver of HP, and they know he's down in the basement as well. It's going to be a very difficult one to come back from. And Henny makes it even more so as Denster falls. C4 goes down.
Deploying an ROU.
ROU projector. It's actually one interaction you don't see all too often. Part of it is going to be jammed out, and probably the most important part of it is actually going to be jammed out live view. Turn the game sound down. That I can do. There we go. Turn the game sound down by 4. There you go. Turn the game down slightly. Anyway, Dyer left 4 versus 1. What can make happen? That is the big question. And that is what is going to be on everyone's mind here for the next minute and 10 seconds. Does see the player in the base, not quite able to find the pick on towards Cheetah, who's fishing for this one, who wants to get their prey shut down and lock Nemesis out of this round. It is in hand, but 4 versus 1. It's a very difficult position to come back from at this point. Very, very hard to do so. Position known. Players circling around. If yellow pings onto one. Do you know where Cheetah is? Maybe able to get it, but do they know how closely Stacks is playing? Probably not, because you see there at the bottom of your screen, the visual cloak, the ERC, ECR, is preventing that from coming down. Either way, it's not going to stop Dyer from moving up, getting closer. But doesn't know about the player behind. The visual coming in clutch there with the ability. And there you go. When it's needed most, Nom Nom, they get themselves around. They do it. They can bite back, and is it a road to, perhaps a road to overtime on the way, or is it going to be a lockout from Nemesis here? Of course, this is, I think, the big difficulty. You know, it's common at this point. It's difficult. You're 2-6 down. You have to make 4 rounds without a mistake. That's the challenge. That's difficult. It's a really cool ask for any of these teams to do. Even the best in the scene very rarely do it. I mean,
Attackers need to locate.
we know about
and defuse
certain
the
massive clutches. We've seen them happen before in plenty of big games, but difficult to do. Just a little bit longer. Nom Nom remain alive. Track it as well. Keep an eye on. Not finished just yet.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, Nemesis, a great start really from them. So I don't think they'll be too worried about losing that one. This is 4 more opportunities to close this one out in regulation. And, well, anything but would be a bit of a question mark. If they can't close this out in regulation, you know, really looking for the next round or 2 from Nemesis as Nom Nom reverting to an interesting setup here. Vigil Warden and the Doc with an MP5 ACOG.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Got a feeling Mercy wants to go for a run out here, make a statement early on in round number 9. Gonna go for the run out, not gonna quite see anyone, so just gonna go right back in. Chris, but no reward, no loss either though. Not too bad of a start there. Also, as we're now in EU, and I've got EU people in the chat now, because the Australians were kind of looking at me funny when I started talking about Malta. Let me know if you're going to be in Malta. Obviously, I believe EU qualifiers aren't on next week because of Malta. So if you are going to be in Malta, say hi. Because I'm going to say hi at your There'll be plenty of you here. I'm sure we'll probably even be seeing some of these players, a lot of fans being there. It's going to be a fun one. Either way, then doesn't quite see the head of Mercy, whose aggression finally pays off, shuts down the Brava. Is able to get away with that one. I mean, Doc shooting people that are outside the building. Pretty anonymous duo here over on Siege.
Tracks out. Track stinger support.
Let's see how they go. I'm bringing this one back into it. Logic Bomb's going to go. And here come the players pushing in. Sloth. Really a lot going to be asked of him. Elsewhere though, it's J trying to pick the Stacks. They want to try and clear these players out of the top floor site. That's going to be crucial here. Next. Really nice, tight, nasty angle there on Mezzanine. Cheetah not playing too far behind. Over to the piano. Do they know? No, they don't. Sloth's going to fall. Player watching on the rappel. Well, that's going to be unfortunate there. Dyer trying to make the kick happen, but it's from behind. Bio finds it. 3 versus 3 in the round. Tied things up here, man count wise at least. But he's still got to clear the top floor out. One more Logic Bomb in pocket. Still decent amount of utility as well to do so from the side of Nemesis. Too concerned just yet, and still time as well. Minute 10 on the round on the clock. Nix in a bit of a difficult spot here. He's choose to drop or may just choose to try and fight it out just a little bit longer. At the end of the day, the longer you can stay in this position, the more time you can burn. But ideally, you want to be staying alive in this corner. You know, if you're going to make the decision to stay up here, you really don't want to be losing your life, then you're leaving your team in a 2 versus 3. It's really strong gunners over on the side of Nemesis. Bio, and Jay. I think we know what these 3 can do. Jay going to be storming in, SMG-12 in hand. Do they know the player's still playing in the corner of library? Oh, they don't know. I don't know if they know. Flashbang's going to go, but it's a Warden. It matters. Nor SMG-12 in hand. Getting ready to swing, getting ready to go for it. But Jay isn't giving away any of it. Finds Nix, takes them down. There you go. That's what was needed from Nemesis. Now they have to try and focus on the objective. But look at the clock. They're taking so long to do that. They've got to try and get on the objective. They know the mirror window's there. It's going to be a tough ask. No choice but to drop and go for it, really. It's going to be swinging it into Scott. It's a direct trade. Triple for Jay in the round. Hit. No choice but to try and plant it. Mercy has to bring back the 1 versus 2 to save the game here. Gives the position away. Going to go for the swing. Not able to find it. Bio shuts it down. Nemesis, they get the victory they wanted. 7-2. Dominance showing here on Chalet. And a really, really great start for them. They will be going up against Adam's Sons V2 or I believe that's not Syria. Syria? Inu, Tiu, Dize, Cutty, Nato. Or Franco, Ameli, Nina, Park. Cool. Okay, so there'll be some cool teams coming up soon either way. Gonna be some spicy siege days, as I say. This first game done and dusted. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, hopefully not too long, with our second game. I don't believe the other game on the other side of the bracket is being casted, so we'll have to just wait for that one. Keep an eye on chat, keep an eye on the results. Thank you all as well for stopping on in, saying hi as well. And yeah, we'll be back with you all in just a little while. Don't go anywhere.
So get yourself to safety, 'cause baby, a storm is coming. You better heed the one and pray. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Feel how the rain is pouring. I'm a jet like a hurricane. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name or face. My fault, I didn't notice.
notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall, calling to the better of the halves of me. Please show me just a little bit of honesty. I'd hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know well what let out both try. You could have anything you wanted it all for your fool's gold. And I know well why deaf and half blind. You could get anything you wanted. Yeah, I would have handed it all over, falling for you. Only the fall for you. Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name to face my fault. But when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul.
feel alright. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there when the lights don't shine. I'll be there in the sleepless nights. I'll be there, make you feel alright. I'll be there, I'll be
Sometimes you feel weak. The fear you carry inside wakes you up. The overplaying pattern of memory hides your true face. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You'll try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Follow the light if you're not sure. Listen to your gut. The right path will come when the time is right. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You'll try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want.
Then get up, get dressed. Before work's off my list. What's left to do, just guess. It's you, my favorite, but I wanna taste you and feel you shake, raising an earthquake. Can't push the brakes when a rush hits. We're going in, we're going in. You keep me biting my cheek, year after year. Only gets better, I'm weak in the knees. We hit the sheets, you on my lips, I'm feeling the heat. That's all I need. When a day's gone, we've only begun. That's the best part, when we get it on. I'm addicted, no denying it. Cause you don't cross my mind, you live in it. I wanna taste you and feel you shake, raising an earthquake. Can't push the brakes when a rush hits. We're going in, we're going in. You keep me biting my cheek, year after year. Only gets better, I'm weak in the knees. Breathe the sheets, you on my lips, I'm feeling the heat. That's all I need. Ah, 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 ah.
I'm about to get 30. Your last one made you 30. Now you get yourself a freaking little dude. In the mood 24/7, 6911. So you're making it, but I'ma just stop. Stop for a moment. Do you really think that I'ma fuck you while I'm sober? I'm not. Taking Uber to your hotel. Eating like a local, but you're calling back while I shut down.
You keep me biting my cheek, year after year. Only gets better, I'm weak in the knees. We hit the sheets, you on my lips, I'm feeling the heat. That's all I need. Ah, 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 that's all I need.
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates and they say
Well, welcome back on in, ladies and gentlemen. Slight change of plan. Other people wanted the Nemesis games, and can't lie, they know what they're doing better than I do. So I was like, yeah, no, they can have the Nemesis games. Instead, I'll be back here. So we just decided, change of plan. We're going to float around a little bit this afternoon. That'll be the new plan. Just float around, see what games catch my eye. If you're floating around in chat as well, let me know what games catch your eye as well. If there's any teams you want to see. If they're not being casted by someone else, I'm just going to hop in, swoop them up like a little bit of a vulture. Anyway, we can only escape it for one map, of course, and we're now back towards the tried and tested clubhouse. I need to get a clubhouse counter in here because we're going to be seeing a lot of it over the next few weeks of Siege. Love a bit of clubhouse, love a bit of course, nominally entertaining little map of Siege. Of course, everyone knows it. It will be something goes to say. If you want to learn competitively, Clubhouse is a great place to start, and these qualifiers are probably a great place to start to learn as well, because you will see a lot of Clubhouse over the next few weeks. Of course, across EML, we do have SAL and NAL later on tonight. I believe NAL is just LATAM. I don't actually think it's North America, like as in main North America. I believe it's LATAM. The LATAM part of NAL, of course, we're compressing from 9 regions down into 4 again. So we're going back from the big regions all system we had. Now we're just back to 4 main regions. Of course, Europe, fairly unchanged. Back though, we have been joined forces with the wonderful MENA region, which have produced some really competitive teams over the last couple of years. I mean, Falcons, Geekay, 2 really, really great sides that have made deep runs at both majors and 6 invitationals. So, some really, really exciting teams with some really, really exciting prospects behind them. And I'm excited to see how they compete up against the top dogs in Europe League. Of course, we have the wonderful sides of, you know, so many great teams down here, but we've got some new players. And one of my favourite things about casting these qualifiers, another thing, is you get to meet a lot of new people here. You get to see a lot of these players for the first time. I don't believe I have casted any of these players before, so first and foremost, apologies for when I butcher the names. It's going to take me a little while to read them. So I'm just going to let it go and let it see. So apologies in advance when names are butchered, or if I just revert to operator names for the time being. Last thing I want to do is get someone's name wrong. So that being said, number basement's going to be our first site of choice for this map. Saints Speedboat going to be starting on the defensive side here on Clubhouse. The operator band's all done, dusted, joined up. Drone going to be going in, and as I say, it's going to be expectations galore here on Clubhouse. Not going to see anything too crazy. Scopos is something that's actually quite popular, I think, especially on Clubhouse basement site, especially because you just go from that top floor, you can go to the bottom floor, you can do it without not 8 seconds, like 4 or 5 seconds with the press of a little button on your wrist. So as long as you don't lose any gunfights, he's a really powerful operator. But Mallow here, going to be in a bit of a world of trouble to start with, but Fazoni taken down by Maze. This one, it's a bit of a brawl house. This one's going to be risky. I'm feeling it a bit of a spice with this one so far between these two teams. Of course, as I say, anyone and everyone can help in these qualifiers. You never really know what you're going to get. It's lucky you just get this lucky box with the teams in these open qualifiers a lot of the time. You know, you truly don't know what you're going to end up with in terms of team quality, game quality, until you get into the server and until you get to the dying stage of the tournament where it's only like two really, really strong teams left. Then you know what to expect. But the early first couple of rounds, it's really not only is it anyone's game, but it's also anything can really happen. It's exciting. It's one of those fun times to watch. So we'll have to wait and see how things go. But at least for the start of this one, halfway through the first round now, and M7 are going to have to try and work their way out of this man disadvantage. Have to try and work their way back in towards this round. Get over the line. They've got the first floor control underdone. Scopos shell upstairs has been lost, so you're not going to be able to make that rotation all the way back up. You can see here, Snakes. With a little bit of shots going the other way, drops down. Now playing behind the mirror window, going to pop a bandit battery on there as well. Make sure Dreers can't get that one open. Come on, let's get it open anyway. Here you go, and there's another pick as well going the way of Saint Speedboat M7. All sort of huddling up together above, trying to find a way back into this, but 3 versus 5 is a difficult retake to make, it's a difficult ask. Sees the legs of the Scopos, sees Martin. Or Athene, next teen. Again, sees the legs of the Scopos. Isn't quite able to make any bullets hit. And the attack, well, they're going to be circling around back towards top side. If they can find any way through. Asphyxiating bolt is going to move the mirror window back at least a little bit, and it's actually going to force the mirror to her grave. She goes down. 4 versus 3 makes it a 4 versus 2. Snakes answers back, looking to go for the swing, get another. Catches out the Cafe Tower and the Ash as well. And with it, Saint Speedboat, they speed on there into round number 1. Get it over the line, get it done, get it dusted. Good start from them here in Clubhouse. Nice opener there. Fairly comfortable as well. Yet again, put the Met Live message here. And we're going to be seeing a bit of a change up from Saint Speedboat. We're going to be seeing an operator lineup that isn't seen all the time. It's going to be Clash Maestro. 2 operators that we don't see an awful lot nowadays. And speaking, we don't see an awful lot. Astralis background there.
Attackers need to
over
locate and
on
defuse bombs.
Snakes. One we don't see all particularly too much. Interesting one. We'll see how it fares. Of course, there, Dria's tempted my little heart there. One thing I want to see more of these teams do, and I think the better teams will do in these qualifiers, is they're going to be playing on the newer operators or the recently changed operators. No, too much in the balance changes if you are just joining us. We've not played much of Operation Prep phase yet. To give you a quick rundown, not much has changed. But minus these massive Siege X advertisements we have floating all over the place. Minus the advertisements. Not too much change for this season. The only really notable addition is the new operator there. Rara. I don't know what her name is. There's Rora? That's what it is. Anyway. She has a door panel. It's pretty awesome. We'll get to talk more a little bit about it. Should we see her in this matchup? But being able to use an operator early on, we saw it a lot with Blackbeard. Teams that knew how to use Blackbeard and picked them up quickly, they were often the teams that you would see take advantages in these kind of matches. We jam it open. It temporarily pulls out the drone. Oh, does get open. And here comes the breach. Here comes. Look at that. Wall cannot be opened. It's a bit messy here from the ace. M7 struggling to get the wall open. They need to have to use a frag grenade. Bounce off the wall, get it in, take the mute camera down. C4's going to go. It's not quite going to be able to find its mark as Martin. A lot of pressure coming towards over there. Nice soft. Shoot out the ace. So he's going to miss the shots though. Not quite able to make the net. Pausing to wait through here. See how this one goes. See here, there. Mish. Hiding behind. Yeah, waiting to see if they can see anyone in. Waiting to turn in, but the shields meet with one another. Here it comes. Zoni. Do they know about how many players are close by there? No, they don't. MX-10 picks one up on towards Leno. Man advantage yet again in the way of Saint Speedboat. This Blackbeard needs to make a thing happen here, but Dree is going to fall down. So does Mish elsewhere. Hopping from site is successful to an extent, gets a player, but quite unable to find one. Pressured by the player in the bathroom. They may even go for the revive and the down play here. OT drops down below, isn't aware of the player below them though. As Maze finds another, and it's all down to that Blackbeard we talked about, but it's not going to be there for long. A flawless round there for the side of Saint Speedboat. A good flows out here, and they're looking really, really, really good here in match number. Match number 2, of course. Previous results, we also get the benefit of hindsight in these matchups. Another really, really great thing about all of these long brackets is we can see how these teams performed against each other previously. If I just find the matchup here, what will be match number 211?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
211. So both these teams had a fairly comfortable start to the day. Saint Speedboat won up against Team Bulldogs, who ended up winning that one 7-1. There you go. You have that. And then M7 went up against Godly Monkeys and shut them down at 7-2. So really, really great start from them. Both these teams fairly comfortable in their first results of the game, and Saint Speedboat looking to use the dominance that they had in match number 1 here, bringing it on in towards match number 2. So far looking really, really impenetrable here against the side of M7. It's going to be a difficult one to bring that back, clutch it up. We'll have to wait and see, of course, though. However, round number 3 is upon us. The tertiary bomb site. That's a better choice. Now or never, really, for the side of M7. SSR going to need to try. SSR, SSB. We'll need to pull some magic to get this one done. Wait, let's see. Attack starts, and also something else strange in this. There's a lot less fog all over the place, as you can see. Plenty more floating about. Free? For the time being, not too much focus on towards that way. For at least the time being. How will this round play out? That is the important question. That is the one to decide, Driz. Do we take a little bit of damage? Force the pull back. And here comes Fazoni. In towards Bars, gets the player on the yellow ping, sees the head of the castle. Isn't quite able to make the shots work, and Mallow, no choice here, but try and just fall back. Try and catch the Ash out. Elsewhere, though, Snakes finds a pick on towards Driaz, shuts them down. Good start yet again from Saint Speedboat. His first floor proving difficult to clear for the side of M7 Esports. Yet again, having to try and bite their way back into a round, and this is the problem here. You're having to bite your way back into the round, but you're only a minute into it, really. It's quite an early loss and an early hindrance for them. Red Thing's going to go out, going to spot the players. See them through, see them below. Look at this, Snakes on the angle with the DMR, watching 5-0 at the minute. Really great performance so far. Maze as well, 4-1. Great start here of those two players on the side of SSB. But they're going to be looking for a little bit more for the time being. Oh, I thought that was happening. It's deceived me.
A bomb has been located.
Either way, M7, how are we looking? How's the attack going? Of course, the question, the all-important question is how can they circle up this one? I think we've seen a bit of a decided push here. Brian, get the bandit, taken off the wall, get things open up. That's going to be the difficulty. That's going to be the challenge. It's going to be a hard one to do. We'll have to wait and see.
Attackers drop.
Go. Guts coming in now. Brain him.
Attackers recover the
through the wall.
Time to ring some ears.
Here goes the exothermic breach, going to be opened wide up now. There you go, finally it's open, but it's Maze on the swing. Shuts down Zonny, 5 versus 3, makes it a 5 versus 2, 5 versus 1, and then yet again a flawless round for the side of Saint Speedboats. They're running away with this one here. Clubhouse, dominant affair for them so far. These first 3 rounds, unfortunate for the side of M7, but they've not really been able to get their feet stuck into this one. The first round was the closest one we had, and even then it was a bit topsy-turvy, whereas the last 2, they've been flawless. SSB, good form so far. Good form and doing good stuff from them so far. Whoever wins this one will be going up against the winner of Super Noobs or Hamburger High. I believe that other team name it is. So that will be the winner of this one versus that one, of course. There's plenty of excitement here over and towards the brackets. So a lot of good teams sort of playing about, floating around. And to be an exciting one regardless
Attackers have
of
discovered the location of a bomb.
float about, whatever team takes the fancy, will grab. Sometimes past teams that perhaps everyone is keeping their eyes on. Let's see what shenanigans can happen in the server, because at the end of the day, Big Siege is one of those games where, regardless of how a game goes, it can not only always be entertaining to watch, but
10 seconds
you know,
left before insertion.
it's a lot more, the way I see it, it's a lot more sandboxy than a lot of other competitive shooters. Very much. It's just perhaps I know it a bit better and I see it. Perhaps there's a bit more of that sort of sandboxy nature. It's almost a sandbox in a way of is how you approach that map, how you decide you really want to get these games done and over the line. It's going to be a tough one, of course, for M7 at this point, but Saint Speedboat, they've certainly been making Clubhouse their campus so far here, really showing all the toys, flexing everything, and they get to head back down towards their favoured site as well, back down towards the basement objective. So it was a bit closer last time than the previous few have been, but momentum is on their side. Round count as well, drastically on their side. Beautiful pick there from Maze, shuts down Frody. Takes a little bit of damage, but I think that's a trade worth taking. You've lost your Hibana, you've lost one of your hard breaches. That's going to be very, very damaging for the side of M7. Try and recover themselves into the round without having that hard breach. Leno going through the Maverick hole, going to be making a breach on in towards tunnel. Do see the yellow ping. They do know about a Feton. You can hear it there. The barbed wire causing a lot of damage. He's just going to go close while the melee's coming through. Beautiful play off the sound cue there. Feton shuts down Leno. 5 versus 3, and that is the hard breach done and dusted in the grave for this round here. M7. Another one goes down towards the stairs, but it's just a massacre at this point. Maze finds another. Bazoni and Mish, all that are left in this one. B4's going to go. Going to do a lot of damage, not quite going to connect. Now it's all down to Mish. 5 versus 1 to deny a third consecutive flawless over for the side of Saint Speedboat. Is able to deny the flawless, but still got to find 4 more kills if they want to make this one go their way. All asked, all order. Diffuser is cold and kitchen. 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock to try and do so. Cautious of the Valkyrie camper, of course, really hiding about the place, and you can see there as well. Snakes is on it. He will see player come through. Drone comes through. Got no choice here really, but to try and scout them out. Try and find the drones. Will they do it? That is the question. That is indeed going to be the question. No player above, but here you go. Look, you can see there. Next team with the Deagle in hand, wants to try and find this one, wants to try and make it happen. Really swinging it with the Deagle. One tap, beautiful shot there. Saint Speedboats, they get themselves another round. Not the flawless, but still pretty darn close, and I think I'll let them off just by the nature of that one tap. Beautiful shot there. M7 really struggling here on Clubhouse, not really able to find too much at all in the previous 4 rounds, and this one, if SSB can keep themselves composed, keep up the way they've been playing the last couple of rounds, this one should be a done, dusted 7-1, 7-0 territory, possibly even.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
It's always a
by
shame to
attackers.
see. I think there's nothing worse as well than some of these teams than, oh look, we're being casted and then you get 7-0. I feel awful. I feel bad. I don't like to cast a one-sided match of Siege. These teams certainly do not like to be on the receiving end of a one-sided match of Siege. I really don't like to be on there. Instead, they're going to need to try and find their way on through back into this one. But 4-0, it's looking worrying here. M7, I think if they come out of this half staring down a 6-0, really exciting. One of the next 2. Try and get this one done.
Attackers must locate and
They're not really
defuse the
changing
bomb.
up the strategy too much either. For M7, it seems to be that fairly sort of you like the Blackbeard on this objective, what they used before. It wouldn't work out too great of an effect previously, but you never know. That may be the charm. Having early entry, possibly into the garage. Thinking about it. I'm not going to be going in there just yet. Going to be wading in on out. Saint Speedboats, they've got to be feeling comfortable in this one. They've got to be feeling good within themselves. Try and get this one done. Try and get this over the line. There you go. Mallow's going to try to pick on towards Fazzoni. Takes them down. Exothermic on towards Jacuzzi has been made. Impact in, he's going to go, but I really doubt. Nah, Mace had the wrong wall. Going to fall. No choice there but to fall back. Places the remaining battery on towards bathroom wall. But Mace doesn't say that. Stop instead going to be going out, but he's going to be taken down by Mish. 4 versus 4. Things are even. Dree is below. Trying to make things work from the vertical. Do they know about the player playing close to 3? I don't know if they do. Well, they most certainly do now. Sprays back down. Snake's unable to really get the pick. Bit of damage taken either way. Going to be forced to fall back. And M7, what is the next question? What is the next answer to the question being raised up by Saint Speedboat here? See the player drop. Not able to make the kill get confirmed. Hello. Holds construction down like a little bit of a mini fortress. Holds it strong, and this is the issue. I think for M7, they're struggling to get these players out of these power positions. The side of Saint Speedboat not really wanting to give anything up. And you can see as well now, MX-10 made their way back down towards Bar. Thinking about a bit of a flank, thinking about a bit of aggression, but instead going to be choosing off away from that. They could be heading towards the garage. C4 is going to go, and what you're likely going to see is a look. Shooting a long angle here, waiting for the pings. There he goes, sees the player, finds the pick. Brody shut down.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
4 versus 3 left on the clock. 50 seconds to do so. M7. And yet another man disadvantage. Got to try and find an opening, make this one work, but it's looking difficult. It's looking unlikely. They're looking a bit unsure of how they want to play this one. Dree is in close towards the objective, but not for long as Snake shuts him down. Mish is all that's left standing outside. Does find one back on towards Mallow, but in a 1 versus 3, 25 seconds. The position will no doubt be fed to the side of Saint Speedboat. How do you bring yourself back into this one? You answer it with a triple. Unfortunately, no more than that. MX-10 watching the side angle with the SMG-11. Finds it 5-0 now for the side of SSB M7 Esports. They need to find an opener back in towards this one. They need to try and find themselves something back. Or otherwise, this one may be over very, very quickly. Cash CCTV going to be taken as our third and final objective here on the second rotation through. Final round of the first half as well here. Saint Speedboats, tell by the scoreline, truly feeling themselves here on Clubhouse. Dominant start, dominant showing. 7-0 looking very, very likely here.
Setting up.
Sort of feeling through the day, really. I mean, we're at halfway through it at this point. If you count the OS games we had this morning, 6 games to cast today, and this will be the third one's done. This will be game number 4. Got 2 more after this, and then we're done for the first day. For me, at least for a little while. Playing Malta next week, because yeah, I don't know if I can field a Malta tournament here, but go for Malta.
10 seconds to attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 5 seconds remaining.
Go. Let's get into it. Round number 4.
Heading out to
Round number 4.
defuse a
Round number
bomb.
6. Sorry, my brain sort of fires up a little bit. I need some hydration after this game. Brain's going to be coming in on the 3. Seed boat. Exothermic's going to open up the garage. There you go, and you can see there Brody as well. Got the drone in, trying to see if he can spot the player. Sees the one getting on aggressive, but red ping's been made, forces them to fall back, but it's still down below. Mace is going to fall to Leno. Blackbeard making some work happen. Do they know about the player playing top east? Top red stairs. Do they know? Well, they've seen him. But it's about do they know about him. It's more about how do they deal with him. That's the question being raised right now. There's a flank from the basement coming in here from Drias and Leno. Clever idea. I like it. Sound. They can have to make it work here. How and Hive's going to go? Very likely. They go to Green B. Giving away MX team's position for a little bit. But you can see there, Snakes is ready to support the teammate. Playing close by. You can hear the exothermic. Here it goes. UCTV wall going to be left wide open. Left here going to be difficult now. MX-10, how do you play it? Oh, dancing to death a little bit here. Donny's going to fall as well. Sees the elbow, finds the pick. M7, you had a good start to this one, but you need to make sure you can keep it going your way. There's a player still in strip, and they just ignore him. I think they know he's there, but they choose to cut their losses and rush the site instead. That way they can at least play it in a 3 versus 3. If they're quick enough, Mallow won't have time to react, but speed is key.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Saint Speedboat. Ifeton with 2. Shut down by Trias, but he's now all that's left. 1 versus 3. A familiar sight to the Nye. Flawless half here over the SSB. They're looking to make this 6-0. They're looking to close things out on Clubhouse really, really quickly. Will they be able to do so? The question is, will Drees find it? Knows the players behind the shield. Isn't good for the pick. Snakes closes it out. And SSB 6-0. Absolute dominance from them here on Clubhouse. And unless we have the most defender-sided Clubhouse I think I will have ever casted, this one should surely go their way. M7 though, they will be looking for a couple of rounds at least, I think. Of course, it's all about the points at the end of the day, and well, points points don't start until the next phase. Points don't start until the round of 32. We're currently in the round of 64. So as a result of that, if M7 do fall out here, they will not be earning any points from this week's qualifiers. Whoever wins this, congratulations, you bagged yourself 10 points. You can, of course, make it a little bit more. You can get all the way up. Of course, get all the way to first place. You can bag yourself a really nice, healthy number of points. You can get yourself all the way up to 100 points if you can bag yourself a first place victory. Keep in mind, top 11 is all that's needed. Sure, 1 week will probably get you, 1 week winning will get you in there, but consistency will be king in these qualifiers. So there'll be a lot of teams that will probably be floating around the 16th, 8th places consistently. And to be fair, a good performance in that, if you can hit top 8 consistently week in week, you'll probably be alright. Consistency is going to be key in these qualifiers. For sure. But you make your way through to the next stage. Make your way in towards this stage. Of course, an early exit here in week number 1. It's not the best of starts, but plenty of time to make reparations, plenty of time to bring yourself back into it. And a double shield lineup will be backed up by a Sense and a Deimos. Why are we doing that? I don't like to be negative, but why are we doing it? Broty's going to fall 0-7 at the minute. Not the greatest game. That's unfortunate there for M7. Gonna get caught out, gonna fall. You hear the Warden thinking about it, thinking about swinging, but has to be cautious. Smoke gonna go in, and you're the Warden, you're the perfect operator to play this here. You don't have the gadget activated, and you're just gonna walk right into them. It's all falling apart. 2 players remaining for M7. Steady, gonna be doing a lot of damage. Forced to fall back down as Mish holds it down sight, and there you go. Saint Speedboats, they're just going to push in towards the objective now. Brawling Logi, one that Mish is able to win, makes it a 3 versus 2, but Kit's going down, but Mish is on a triple now. This could be the answer. Back into the round, back into this one. It's all down to MX team. Makes it a 1 versus 1 with that Deimos. Does have the identifier. Just bide your time just a little bit. You'll be able to use the death mark, and 1 versus 1 with the Vendetta. 1 shot, all that is needed. There goes the death mark. Mish is going to need to make this one a quad to make it work. Going to need some magic. Knows the player. Frag grenade forces you back. MX team wants this kill. Going to be baiting out the defuse. Going to swing, but not going to be able to find it. Mish closes the deal. And finally, a round on the board for M7 Esports. Close one, a nail biter, but through some real magic is able to make it happen. Back towards it. And now here it comes. You've got 1. 5 more needed. That's going to be difficult here for the side of M7 SSB. So they're still pretty comfortable for this one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
Still
can.
fairly comfortable in a decent position. We'll see how things fare. Of course, basement going to be heading back to side of choice. Saint Speedboat's not wanting. M7 got no choice but head back downstairs. This one is going to be ever so risky. Tough one here to bring back, but you never know. You never know. I've seen crazier things happen in this game. I think it's very crazy
10
things
seconds
happen in
to go.
this game. I mean, saw Nico basically get a 3-man collateral earlier this morning.
Camera feed.
Shout out to Nico from OS, Nico Woe. Absolute gem of a player. Love that guy.
Attackers' objective
Right.
is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Respawn peak. High risk, but could be very high reward if it works. Find it. Back a bit.
Activate jammer!
That's Oni though. That's why I want to back an air spawn peak. Take down snakes. That's going to be the Ram. That's going to be the boogie drone as well as the star player for SSB in the grave. Within 20 seconds of the round. Let's start there. SSB M7. May just be seeing a very, very defender-sided clubhouse here. And here it comes. Donny looking for another. It's risky. He is here not to lose the Hibana. If you lose the Hibana, it's very much... They need to keep this Hibana alive. They need to get this hatch open. They found out, so it should be a fairly easy ask of them. Well, minus impact tricks. There's impact tricks. Here comes vertical as well here. Breezer from above in Logi. Looking down from hell, raining hell from above. Going to take out some of the Kairos. Shuts them all down. Really, really struggling here to get this breach open.
Going live.
We need to force this player out of Logi here. Breeze continue to cause chaos.
Reload!
The Hex Kairos above. Will in a second. There you go. Gonna know about the player. Gonna hear it above. Activates the poke, and this hatch is surely done, dusted and open. But you can see the players of M7, they're all over the place, but they're all over the map, and this can work in their favour unless Speedboat are able to isolate the engagements. They at least do find one on towards Frody, and this is the issue. With your players all over the place, you've got left side all alone. Nish now is all that's left standing down below. M7, I like the idea in concept, but you've got to make sure your sight hold is perfect. And it has not been, unfortunately. 4 versus 2 now. It is going down. Retake required. A 2 versus 4 for the defense. Breeze unable to catch one. It's all down to Mish Pool. And no, it's not going to be for long. The Saint Speedboats, they get themselves. It's very dominant, very comfortable. 7-1 victory. Great game from them. Well, really, really good stuff from them. Brilliant game, brilliant showing here on Clubhouse. Absolute dominance shown throughout the whole thing, and they will be holding their heads high going into the next game, which will be either Super Noobs or Hamburger High. What we're going to do is we're going to be getting into that one shortly, so don't go anywhere. We might swap up teams. We're not entirely sure what things are going to be going on just yet. So we will wait and see what's going on. We'll just... is there. Keep you updated all in chat, so don't go anywhere. If you are sitting around, floating around in chat, say back in a few. So don't go anywhere.
I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way, cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes, you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold you, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through?
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes, you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping,
You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like a no-name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise, now you're watching me rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Up in the window. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, watch me levitate. In the window. In the window. In the window. In the window.
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, watch me levitate.
No, don't think he ever really knew me. I have run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some way I kept my soul. I got time if you want me to freeze up. I'm new now, I found the flow. I'ma need you to keep up, not slowing down anymore.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. My homie Tommy always had the hook up. You
Me what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then.
I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but we're getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
You say that you're leaving me, the same thing you said last night. You can't do it peacefully, you won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors, no, no. Just wait and see, you'll feel it naturally. There's no one else I see, I know you'll follow me.
I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. Now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, cutting your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're right. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no take backs. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish, you critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya. This might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya.
Clubhouse has been banned. Woo! Okay, that's all. Bans are coming through. It's going to be cafe or consulate. Ooh, waiting here. Yeah, this is really casting. It's the highest standards of casting you can get in Rainbow Six Siege here. We're celebrating that Clubhouse has been banned. It's going to be Cafe Dostoevsky. And a few.
This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim. Throw a pity party with your demons. Blaming everybody and you're screaming. But I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya. This might hurt, that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. That's just karma. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, reviews, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. Of reviews, that's on you. I'll be on a flight soon to the end, I sing you. Gotta know all this propaganda, how do you do? Better get in my own medicine for you. Never gonna make them think I'll stand.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in Cafe Dostoevsky. The first time I'm going to be personally casting this one, and a team on the right-hand side of your screen that may not be familiar in name. If I press the touchpad here on my controller, those names may be familiar to you. Hashom, Dov, Garge, J-Lad, and XK. The ex-Falcons roster, of course, dropped by Falcons to pick up question mark. So it will be, these guys are going to have to compete through Challenger League qualifiers should they want to be making Tier 1 this year, should they want to be competing. And was really hoping some of these guys would get T1 offers during the roster lock window. Doesn't seem obviously that's the case, because obviously they're playing post-roster lock now. I was hoping they would, because they're such a phenomenal roster. You know, top 8 at Invitational, top 8 at the previous major before it, in Montreal. These guys are good. So bloody good. But at the end of the day, unfortunately, it seems them and the organisation have had to go other directions. So they find themselves here in the open qualifiers. Super Noobs. That's the team name. Saint Speedboats, they just put themselves a really dominant showing over on Clubhouse. They're going to have to try and make some magic here happen over on the side of Cafe Dostoyevsky, should they want to keep things going. Both these teams, congratulations, you've made it to round of 32. You have bagged yourself 10 points. The more you win, the more points you get, and that is the excitement of this tournament of today. The more you play, the more points you're going to be getting through. If you win this one, it's not too much more, you get 5 more. So, go from 10 to 15 should you win this match, so not too much to play for this one, but of course, it's the opportunity to play more. Going beyond that, Super Noobs, ex-Falcons, going to be starting on the defensive side up here over on Cafe Dostoyevsky. Saint Speedboat going to be on the attack. Didn't get to see too many of them during Clubhouse, of course, 1-for-1 on it. So we're going to have to wait and see how it goes. But the competition, I think the quality of these teams and of these players has severely hopped up. I mean, you're now playing against a roster that a couple of months ago was considered top 8 in the world. Top 7 even in the world even. Extremely talented roster over on the side of Super Noobs. So with enough fanning over them a little bit, fanboying over them a little bit, we're going to pop that to one side. We're going to get into the game at hand here. Cafe Dostoyevsky, fairly standard operator lineup here. And Saint Speedboats, Akadisha Snakes, bringing out Aurora for the first time. So far, at least here in EML. I saw a little bit of her in OST this morning, and we're kind of doing a bit around the world at the minute here. Done a little bit of OST, done a little bit of EU. Now we've got some meta teams rolling in it as well. Of course, EML is one unified league now, so there will come a day and a time where we sort of consider, well, I suppose we should consider Super Noobs as one of our own. They are one of us now. They could well be representing EU on the main stage. At the next Invitational, they are one of us. So, pleasure to be casting them. First time I've had the privilege of casting any of these gents over on that side. Saint Speedboats, all task ahead of them, but that's the thing, you can't let the names of your opponents scare you. You have to try and make sure that you keep a level head. I mean, Aurora, she makes a little bit of impact there. She's able to get one, but it's 2 very quick ones there for the side of Super Noobs. Dom finds another. What's a maze? Jay left below the skylight, hiding down low. Saints, it's not been a great start for them, contrary to what we may have seen a lot of over on Clubhouse. They're going to have to try and bite their way back in towards this round here. Drones are being shut down. Good benefit, though, here for the day. As you can see at the left side of your screen, all 5 operators are identified, so you can pick and choose whoever he wants to assault. But I don't think Super Noobs are going to be giving anything away here. They're just going to be hiding and waiting it out. Not really looking to aggress over to anything silly. Just as I say that, though, here comes Hashom, going towards Reading, going towards... Dov does fall, but Mallow is immediately traded back. 2 versus 4 now. C4's rip. Toss. Thinking about it, Hashom can't swing it out. There's that Claymore there, stopping the run out. But it's a C4. MX-Teen does get one back. Run out as well, confirms another. Super Noobs, let's not give this one away. Guards and J-Lad all out of left standing. Minute 25 on the clock, just under half the round to go. Patience, boys, patience. It's going to have to come to you. MX-Teen, no choice here, about to really push up, takes the FNAT down. Up, that's going to be given the position where he can use these beehives to try and get a bit of a better idea, but J-Lad moves away into washrooms. I don't know if it's been given away. Moves to hide back with a shotgun. These two are just going to play it close with each other. Go around the back see here from MX-Teen. Sees the head of guards, isn't quite able to find it, but is cautious of a flank coming in from the side of Super Noobs. But no, both these players are going to be chilling in freezer. They're not going to be giving away it, they're just going to wait. And that is all they need to do in this situation here. They can just play the time, wait it out. MX-Teen has to be the one to make the aggression, has to be the one to make the push. Going to open up the Dom panel, but straight into Doom as Guard shuts them down. See here, there you go. Panel opened up, walk straight into your demise. And Super Noobs, they get themselves They get themselves one on the board. So just going to have to wait here for a little player to come back on into the lobby here. But it's a good start from the Super Noobs. I mean, they got a bit, it was a mid-round there. I was a bit like, oh no, we're not going to see a massive colossal throw from them here. They had a really good man advantage. Saint Speedboat, so they can definitely play onto that factor of their over on the side of Super Noobs. They can definitely play into that factor of, hey, we can just let them get a bit over aggressive and come to us. I mean, we know one thing I do love about watching this roster is that they're all very aggressive players. All ready, let's go back into the game here, folks. Thank you for bearing with us. Ooh, these guys are fans. Saints. Oh no, Saints Omen. I'm going to guess Omen. I'm guessing you're part of the Saints Speedboat group. Are they fans? Oh, that's a shocker. Spoiler alert from elsewhere in the bracket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nemesis are out. Lost to Adam's son, 7-5. Oh dear. There's an upset over there, over on the Tom J. Sherlock stream. Oh, let's see what the Super Noobs have. Anyway, back in the game at hand here. Better win if they got Saints in their name. Oh, Lord. Gonna be good old afternoon. So we got one more best of one after this top 4 today, round of 16. One more to come. So still a nice amount of Siege to be played today. Of course, really, truly never know what is going to happen here in these series, in these matchups. Be a brawl out, no doubt, and Saints, well. Omen else out. Nice enough, still quite new. But alas, he's the one. Out towards the fireplace for Pell. Next guy, he wants to go for the swing, wants to try and find it. Doesn't quite find the head. Snake's able to escape with that one for just a little bit longer. But, of course, Cafe Dostoevsky, you're going to have to work your way top. You're going to have to work your way all the way down. J-Lad, Dodge, Guards, and Hashom all towards these top floor sites. You're going to have to hold on to them. You're going to have to make sure. There. See the player. Solis. Able to provide the intel through, feed it over towards the team. Got a feeling the drops are going to be coming in any second now for SSB, but they need to make sure they're good drops at that. It's going to be difficult. Make the drops, make the go down, and have it not work out here. Know the players playing close on red stairs. They know Hashom's around there. Of course, Capcat a while ago did get changed. Doesn't have C4s anymore, so not going to be able to throw anything up. And instead have to rely on droned out. They're going to get aggressive and go for the push. Hashom finds Snakes, falls back down. But it is traded back from below. MX Teen does take him down. As long as well. Not only is that, Dokubi's on the board as well. Camera going to be falling through the player playing close to Cigar. I was about to fall through a door for a second there, but no, Dog should be upstairs on a little bit longer. We don't know about player close to sees it. Both unable to find the shots to connect. Stay 4 versus 4 for a little bit, but Dog has no choice but to drop here. Really, the pressure mounting up a bit too great here. J-Lad, all that remains on the top floor alongside with Guards. Now J-Lad can have to look towards getting a bit over towards red. Gonna have to be heading there that direction. Vulcan Canister is gonna be popped as well. Here comes the second logic bomb. Gonna be going through the round here. 55 seconds now for Saint Speedboat to get themselves into this one. Try and get themselves round across the line. Super Noobs holding on tight to this top floor, not really wanting to give it up. Push through, comes across a little bit of fire damage on towards Mallow. MX Teen swings down below, goes down. He's going to have to make a direct push towards the objective here. Past the diffuser around. Super Noobs, they're not being too aggressive with this one, contrary to sort of what we're seeing used to seeing from them perhaps. But, just to say that, XK does find a pick on towards MX Teen. But, yet again, trading back down. Selma's going to be getting the wall open, but it's going to be denied by Nuke Jammer. And here goes 15-second warning. Chaos is about to break loose in this objective here. J-Lad Guards, Dov left to hold on. I don't know if they know how close J-Lad is. They find the pick anyway. They're exploding on through, prone behind. It's all down to Guards to deny the defuse. Not going to quite able to do so. Now left in a post plant. Finds one with the shotgun. But now it's all down to Afeton. Right, both players on low HP. But the SMG-11, it goes fast. It goes mighty, and it gets the round. Guards finds it will no doubt see the defuse. I'm gonna walk past it. Guards.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser.
Getting worried for a split second there. Super Noobs get themselves a second. Plant goes down. Plant is denied. The Super
Bomb
Noobs.
diffuser disabled by defenders.
Beautiful clutch up there from
Bomb
guards.
defusing attempt failed. Defenders win.
Is it Mateen? It's not MX-teen, it's Mateen. Aww. Thank you, Bolton, for pointing that out. By the way, if I do pronounce any of these players' names wrong and you know better than me, please let me know. Because they will happily accept I suck with names. Really, really suck with names. So. Take pause. Alright, was not paying attention. There you go. All good to go. It's Mateen. Oh no. Actually chalked it.
Attackers need to
Actually
locate and
chalked
defuse
the names
bomb.
there. I do apologise, Mateen. Anyway. We've seen Montaigne coming out here. First time Vertre bomb site choice coming through. Not opting to go to kitchen. Bit of an interesting one there from Super Noobs, but, you know, cafe. Really go any four of these sites. They're all viable. Some teams do prefer these sort of second floor objectives. As we're seeing here from the side of Super Noobs. God. Well, back on the Solace XK on the snow posts. As I can see on the wall, CJEX, March 13th, 2025, next Thursday. Everything will change. I will not know. I'll be in the sky.
5 seconds
I'll be in the
remaining.
sky flying to Malta. So, well, unfortunately, won't a little bit of that one.
Defuse a bomb.
So I'll land and the whole siege scene will either be cheering or they'll be crying. And I'm not really going to know for 3 hours. It's going to be slightly concerning. That's next week. As they focus on the game at hand. 2-0 Super Noobs. Great start from them. Saints had a couple of close rounds. Got the plant in the last one, unable to really hold in the post. Shom. Close by. Waiting for it. I guess it's back IO center. Really squatting things through, trying to see if they can see anything around. I don't think they're going to be able to do so just yet. They're going to have to wait and pause. There comes dropping. Snake's going to be hopping in now. Top red stairs. Looking for the players, but do they know? Hashom is tucked away behind one of the bars in Cigar. Do they know? Because if not, this is about to be some freebies here. Over 4. And aside. Snake's going to take a little bit of damage. Continuing to be pressured by these players as well. Golf is going to fall. Opening pick goes the way of Saint Speedboat. Snakes finds 2. It's going to be difficult, but they did not know about Hashom there. Finds 1, but yet again, it's answered back. 4 versus 2. It's a difficult one. Guards finds 1 elsewhere, though. It's going to be difficult for these players to really recover this on the side of Super Noobs. 3 versus 2. Look at the HP as well. Guards is low. Very, very low. Anything to take him out of the lobby at this point. Masterful play, but Saint Speedboat, they have man advantage. They should be good for this one. Guards see the one ahead. I think he thought they had a bit of a view of it, but didn't quite go for the swing instead. Deciding to hide the approach back up towards top white. Instead, going to be going for the rotation. Bit of an extended little hold here from Super Noobs, holding away from the objective itself, not directly holding on towards it. Sneak. Snake. It's going to drop. Electric Bomb is going to go. Hashom not going to answer the call. Guards shuts it down. But now look at this. On the flank, on the vertical. This could be devastating for the side of Saint Speedboat if they're unaware of the player. They don't know he's up here. Could cause some real chaos. But it's going to be going down. You're going to have to move quickly. Mallow taking a little bit of damage. You're going to have to move away. And now here comes the retake. Hashom going to be moving up red stairs. Sees the player, finds the head. 2 versus 2 now in the round. To post plant yet again for the side of Super Noobs. They're going to have to bring this one back. They've not got a lot of HP to do it in. Mallow and Snake are not giving away anything. They're just hiding. They're just chilling. They don't have to do anything more than that. Snakes is going to be able to take down Hashom. Guards falls not long after. And Saint Speedboat, they take 1 round. They get an answer back on the tertiary bomb site. And I'd say this will be good cause for them. If they can just get to tertiary yet again when we get back to that point. They'll be looking decent for this half, I'd say. Super Noobs. To head back up towards the top floor bomb site yet again.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
As I say, teams have bagged some points this week, but you're going to want a bit more than 10. Of course, it's 100 for the winner, which obviously will be very, very good. You need top 11. So a long little stretch between now and getting yourself in that high position. But you're approaching there, and of course, you'll have to come back and play tomorrow as well. Difficult one for these teams. And going to be difficult. Pass, but you know what? Dostoevsky, one of those maps, I think these teams have got a fair chance on it. Obviously, Falcons a little bit more of a mystery path on it. Actually, I can pull up. I forgot. There's a team that will probably have a Wikipedia page. I can just pull up a head-to-head and see how they actually do on this map basically here. Head-to-head, Falcons. We do from. We'll go from October. But it's kind of a mid-preference map for them, although they're currently 3-5 on it, so they've won it 3 times, lost it 5. So it's sort of mid-preference in terms of amount of times played. It's not a perma-ban. It's definitely something they don't play too often, but I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a perma-ban. They hate it. Of course, best of 1 territory can be difficult here for the Super Noobs, but yeah, there's your stats. I forgot we've got stats for these teams. Completely blank, but that would be an option. There you have it. Either way. Start trying, clear these player out. Cigar here. XK going to be hiding in towards the gun. Sees the player, hears them. Might be thinking of getting for an aggressive run out here. I don't think that's quite going to be the case. Instead, going to be going on the drones, trying to hunt the players down. Do they know about the one from red? Surely they do. Do they have the call on Hashom? Flashman goes in, the drop comes through, they does fall, and it's a beautiful cover there from Maze. 5 versus 3 now for Saint Speedboats. Super Noob struggling a little bit in this one. Yeah, there, IQ outside. Guards. Be safe for the moment.
IED scanning.
That's yet another 5 versus 3 that are going to have to be answered back here. Saint Speedboat. I mean, this will be a massive mental boost. C4's going to go, and it's going to find a spark. Catches it on the window. That's some really good stuff there from Dov. Still 4 versus 3, though. Man advantage still in the pocket of Saint Speedboat. Super Noobs going to have to answer back into this one, but they've got mirror windows there, and they've got time on their side as well. Minute, and most of the players, all of the players of Saint Speedboat are actually still outside. Peyton, the only one to actually be in the building right now. Teammates start to support and join. It's the question of how does this final 45 seconds here of round number 4 close out here for the side. How do they want to push this objective here? Super Noobs, they're going to be playing behind the mirror window, but they're going to be falling as well. Dov, though, with a double in the round, finds pick on towards Maze. Falls back. Guards left to do the support, and this is the difficult position here. Saint Speedboat, you had a massive man advantage. You need to try and use it now. But look at this, 2 players, 2 mirror windows still alive here for Super Noob. It'll be very difficult for Saint Speedboat to take this one. Not only that, Kine is against them now. 15 seconds on the clock, no choice but to try and push across. Here comes Guards, looking to make the swing, Dov as well. They're going to attempt the plant or go for the kills, that is the question. It's a direct trade, a quad for Dov. Alicia's going to play the clock. Diffuser's going down. No doubt going to be there. And it's an ace. Denied there. That was really rude. But Super Noobs, they get the round. Off the back of Dov going absolutely nuclear. Great stuff from him. And to be fair, expect nothing less from that roster. But you know what? Credit to them, I would honestly not have pitched this one being perhaps as close as some of the rounds have been. Credit so far, Saint Speedboat, of course. Really, really great job so far in this game, of course.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
7 to 1s that you've had so far today. You're not going to be able to repeat them here probably against. But they're putting up a really, really good fight so far, and I think they can get another round here off from their attack. Maybe able to see things flop around a little bit here. We may actually be able to see some. So overall, for the side of Super Noobs X Falcons, it's about 50-50 on both sides. Their attacks are actually pretty strong. 100 in the last couple of months, 117 to 91 overall. Not just cafes completely.
10 seconds left.
Overall, and that mainly, that is mostly 6 invitational and Montreal major stats. So of course, pretty team there.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Numbers
defuse it.
between the teams.
All secured.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Changing back.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
There we are. And user has been left cold for the time being. I mean, round 5, penultimate round and a half right now. I mean, it's definitely been a game of
Swapping mags.
a lot of strength here from
Attackers
both
recovered
sides.
the
Some
bomb
good
diffuser.
attempts, good efforts here from both sides, really. But, of course, interesting to see how this one is going to end up playing out.
Activating jammer.
Fourth round, it's an oldie. Goody but a goodie. Yeah.
Reloading. Cover me.
Okay, he doesn't quite catch anyone there. Make look for a little bit more, not going to find any.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Here comes the Specchio.
Looking for intel.
Thought it's going to be looking for anything to find, but not going to be able to find much at this point in the game. Gonna have to wait. Kato. Towards mine sees where the Blitz might be looking to make a hop in from, and here it comes. Here comes the assault. Just directly in towards the objective there. Fairly uncontested. We might even see a plant attempt coming through. Unless this Mira has something to say about it. J-Lad's going to throw the C4. Not quite going to find its mark. Sees the player, does a lot of damage. Upstairs, though, it's an absolute brawl. 4 versus 3. J-Lad baited into it perfectly.
Reloading.
But Nathan falls down the hatch. That's a bad one there. Could have been a 3v, but as things tie out, 3 versus 3 on the round, on the call.
Changing mags.
Right now, for the defenders, mostly locked out of this site. Kind of a bit of a no man's land right now. The objectives here on the map, no one really in them directly. Sort of pacing around on either side here, both attack and defense, waiting to see if there's pressure is in the Saints Evoke to get themselves in. But they've still got a minute to do so, so still plenty of time to try and work their way through this defense. No mirror windows looking in. Oh, Maze there, dancing with that a little bit. Dancing around, dancing with death. Blitz shield gonna go. Here comes the shield, here comes the push, but Hashom finds one. But what's this? There's a player behind. There's a Mozzie that wants this. However, Hashom is gonna fall down. 2 versus 2 now. Makes it a 1 versus 2. Beautiful shot from J-Lad, all down to Maze. Guards with the Vector, with the ACOG, looking to close this one out. 15-second call made, and I don't know if there's much the attack can really do from this position. Super Noobs looking to take their 4th here from Cafe. Good start from them. Going to hear the breach go, but they're going to catch the player before he can use it. Super Noobs, 4-1 lead here. Cafe Dostoevsky. Well, 4-1 lead, going the way of the Super Noobs. It's been really good from them so far. I think Speedboat, the rounds have been close. It's just, yet again, a lot of what we saw sort of earlier on today, maybe not in the EU, but in OS. The rounds are close, but his team's struggling to get them over the line. That's the big hurdle. That's the problem point for a lot of these players at the minute. As a result, it's really, really costing them.
Loading new mag. Vulcan set up and ready to blow.
Either way, though. Wait and see. Round 6. Final round and a half. Some time for Super Noobs to get themselves something on the board. Otherwise, disaster may have struck.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Mine active and ready. Magnet will watch over us. Perimeter defense online. Reload needed.
Bomb bomb located by attackers.
There we go. Start here now from the Super Noob. Kitchen going to be played for the first time, actually, I believe, so far in the match. Actually, as we sit here. Yeah, first time Kitchen has been played so far this match for the final defensive round here of the Super Noobs, at least in regulation. Of course, we could get all the way to overtime. I think if it's a 4-2 half, we might be getting there. If it's a 5-1, I think it's looking a little less likely. Of course. Playing Speedboat here, they are playing against what's effectively a tier 1 team. You know, 2 months ago, not even that, a month ago. In Boston, making waves across the world. So close to a main stage yet again, but fall a little bit short, so. Yeah, credit to Saint Speedboat. The rounds, a lot of them have been close, and I'm going to be too disappointed with their performance so far, and especially if they can get this one, I'll be happy with it. But we're going to have to wait. Minute 50 now on the clock. Popping happens. Mallow behind, storming on through. Seeing what can happen, how things can go. Pause the round midway through now. Really not too much happening in this one. I mean, operator lineup wise, we are seeing the Scopos, which is one we don't see all the time. Okay, I suppose. Close. Martinez. Well, no, but they does find one on towards Martin and got the pick, and now you can just use that shell and retreat yourself back in towards the basement. You're not going to deny any opportunity at a retake out of flank. But the Scopos, you've done your job. You've gotten an entry. You've gotten an early engagement. Taking the Dokkaebi off the board. Now you can just retreat back to the basement and chill, wait out the remainder of this round. Not too much here to go on. Here, really, Saint Speedboat. That's a lot of utility that will be useful later in the round. See, nice shot there from guards onto Maze. Shuts him down at 3 versus 5. Here on this one. Really, really good shooting so far in this one. But Mallow does answer it back, gets a pick on towards J-Lad. Here comes the push in. Temporarily stalled out by the FNAT mine. VIP really becoming a point of pressure, but Dov continuing to light up the kill feed. Finds another from Small Bakery watching the long angle. They know where Mallow is, and now left in a 1 versus 4. 15 seconds to go. Surely this is a round for the Super Noob. Something catastrophic happens here. Caught in between 3. Takes one to the grave, but unfortunately not going to be any more than that. Super Noobs, they get themselves 5-1 half, and they're looking good here on Cafe. Ready to take things over the line here. As well. We just wait and see. Time ticking away. What can happen here? That is the real question.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Oh, that is so. Speedboat, well, taken one, you've proved you can do it, but you're going to have to do a little bit more than that if you want to be taking this match. It's going to be a tall ask, I'll tell you that, but there's faith in them. I reckon they can do it. There's a chance in them that they should be able to pull this one over. The question is it now or is it later on? I suppose we'll have to wait and find out here. Sides flop round now. Going to be on the other side.
5 seconds to go.
Here we go. Round number 7 here.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Sides have swapped over. We're now playing a different game. Saint Speedboats. They've got to hope this game is better than the last. Because otherwise, might be a quick exit here for qualifier number 1. Right. 20 seconds into the round, not too much just happened as yet. I mean, not too much always talk about her. Some really early aggression here towards Cigar from side of Saint Speedboat. They can't let themselves fold here. I think the way Super Noobs tend to play this game is if they smell weakness, they're going to take advantage of it. They're going to really, really take advantage of it, and as a result, now to go. C4 is going to go. Frag grenade's going to be. Oh dear. Oh no, Martin. Oh dear. It's just not going well for Saint Speedboat in this round. Forced out of position by the frag grenade. Instead, walks into his own seat. Mateen falls down. That's unfortunate. 3 versus 5. Super Noobs with the man advantage. Shotgun on the Deimos. What we don't see every day, but Hashon making it work. Atherton, though, does answer one back on towards J-Lad. But I fear at this point the damage may have been done. The defense. Sure, down below. Still got to get down there. But Beaton, he's not going to be long for this world. Going to be all down to Snakes here, who's making a bit of a flank, making a bit of a rotate, going to be giving it a go, going to find it. But going to have to ask for a lot more than that, but he might have that lot that we requested of him. Turns this into a 1 versus 2. Super Noobs, they need to push on towards the objective. They've got plenty of time. They shouldn't let this one go away. They know where he is now as well. Flashbang's going to go in. Nothing saves him from being blinded by it. Caught out there by guards, and there you go. Super Noobs, they have themselves match series point. Very much almost there, very much. Almost over the line. They should have themselves this game in this round, but of course, nothing is truly done in Siege until it is done. 6-1, 5 rounds required now. The team that have been 7-1 in everyone today, well, they're now on the verge of being 7-1 themselves. They're going to go up to Cocktail, top floor objective, make the stand. And it's going to have to be a good one if they want to keep it going here.
Defenders
On
protect your
Cafe, I
bombs
mean,
from being
contrary
defused
to
by
what the
attackers.
scoreline says, Saint Speedboats, if anyone within or around it is watching this, don't put your head down from this. Really tough draw in this opponent over on Super Noobs, and well, contrary to what the scoreline says, been closer than I think it would have been. You know, so many quite close rounds that have almost been over the line. Final dying seconds slipped
Attackers
away,
have
so
located a bomb.
not been as quite as one-sided. The rounds themselves, contrary to the scoreline, as I say, I think that's what we can ask for from them. As I say, Super Noobs effectively a T1.
Insertion.
Don't know how many times I've reiterated it. They're one of the strongest teams probably in the draw. They're probably one of the front runners for winning this whole thing in terms of points and standings. And I think, you know, they're going to be one of the teams that everyone's going to be gunning for. But I would have said elsewhere that would have been Nemesis. But he's going to be gunning for Carmaze, taken down out of the lobby. And this is another issue, right? Like, as I was saying, Nemesis, I would have put them as a front runner. They were eliminated. Nemesis are out this week, which is really unfortunate for them. Well, by the way, the match goes whoever plays the winner of that one. We actually played against the winner of this one, so we'll eventually meet up again yet in the bracket. We'll have to wait and see though. Either way, C4's going to go up to the roof, not going to be able to make its mark. Air jab.
Track stingers out!
Back a little bit. Super Noobs, they're eyeing up how they want to play this one. They're eyeing up how they want to do so. They have a yellow ping on towards Mute, on towards Atherton. They're likely to be able to make it work. Using asphyxiating bolt to force them out of position. They should be able to hide there. Let's see the player does take down Gob, and that's the answer back that Saint Speedboat needed. Great now. Supported by Mallow, supported by the teammate. There's the answer back that was needed. Super Noobs now left with the man disadvantage, left to respond. And there you go. Hashon does exactly that. Responds with one backwards, takes down the low health Mew. Guy's going to be Electric Lord. I think they've got a feeling he's the only one left up here. But it's not the Kaid upstairs. It's actually going to be the Solace of Mallow. Making their way back up. Takes down Hashon. 2 versus 3 now. XK and guards pushing it towards the objective, but it's all down to guards. 1 versus 3 to close this one out here and now. It's going to be a full last. Going to be a difficult one. Gets one. Does a bit of damage on towards the second here. And the other one, look at that. Mateen all the way down below. Going to have to make the long rotate. In isolated 1 versus 1s, this one is winnable. Just has to do so quickly. Knows there's a player on the objective. Doesn't know quite where the other is. Going to be going for the long angle. Going to be going for the go around. They have the red pings, but oh no, the wall's still hard. It's still reinforced, and that's ample time. Saint Speedboat. And I have 2 players up on the top floor. Guards 11 and 2 at the minute. Going to have to make some real magic happen if he wants this one. Done and dusted. Sees one. Does a bit of damage. Does he know about the second in freezer? Nobody finds the pick regardless. Mallow left with the game on their shoulders. It might just be bait plant attempt here from guards. Going to be attempting to bait the diffuser, and he knows it's a Solace. He drops it in the smoke. Genius play from him. Does he know where the player's gone, though? Things are going to be given out of position. The camera saves the day, and Saint Speedboats, they answer back. They get one more. It was closer than it really should have been. Their genius from guards, but unfortunately wasn't quite enough in that one. One more round left in the side of Saint Speedboats at the minimum. And there's proof they can do it. They can take the rounds, but say 4 in a row. It's a tall order, tall ask. Have to wait and see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
There we go. Head in towards things here. Everyone in. For everyone just joining us, welcome on in. Saint Speedboats, Super Noobs. Two great teams. Saint Speedboats been 7-1 in everyone so far today. And Super Noobs, well, you might not know the team name, but if you look towards the bottom right of your screen, you'll see the player names. You'll certainly recognise them than their team. Falcons recently top 7/8 at the 6 Invitational. Same position at the Montreal Major as well. Phenomenal roster.
10 seconds to
And a
go.
tall opponent for the side of Saint Speedboat. But they've been putting up a good fight. It might be 2-6
seconds
rounds.
to go.
It's been spicy. It's been an exciting game. Lots of close rounds, lots of close moments.
Attackers must locate.
Excited to see how it quite all concludes. Well, and number 9 could be the one where it does.
Setting deterrent.
Swapping mags.
Swapping mag. Claymore ready.
A bomb has been located.
We'll just wait and see how things fare.
I think I ate too well.
Watch this!
Go. Get rid of that from the chat. No, thank you. No, why not get rid of that from the chat? There you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bot. No more bot. Apologies for that. Clean feed. Anyway, May's taking a little bit of damage there from the fire bolt
Defender is
opening up.
exposed.
Mano going for a run. I'm not going to be able to find anything off the back of it, but 5 versus 5, minute gone of the round. And a bit of a change of approach here coming in from the side of Super Noobs. You're putting your top gunner, you're putting guards actually on the Montaigne. See how the shield plays into this one. We'll have to wait and see. Nice. As Ashon finds one though with the SMG-12 onto a Phaeton. Maze falls as well. Mateen left upstairs. Snakes does find one back though. 3 versus 4 now. Mallow. Hello. Ah, there you go. Mateen falls. Snakes now. All that is left alongside Mallow. Try and bring this one back. The game is on the back of Mallow now in a 1 versus 4 against the Super Noobs, against the team that I think everyone had as favourites to win this one. It's going to be a difficult ask. Does find Dov though, takes him down, but the shields are in. The site is open wide up. The fuse is going down. Mallow, it's going to be a real tough ask to bring this one back. They know where he is. Kit is down. Time is now ticking against the side of Saint Speedboats. The Super Noobs almost have this one done over the line. They just need to hold their composure for 30 more seconds. The Montaigne going to be pressing on forward. It's going to be giving the yellow pings out. They see the player, but what's that? Mallow finds a second through the wall as well. No way! And this one's just become winnable. But you're in a 1 versus 1 against the Montaigne. It can be done. You're almost there. It's going to be a tough ask. Time's against you, guards. Been star so far this game. Needs to keep that going, and I think that is going to be all she wrote, folks. So close there for Mallow, but unfortunately, not much more you can do in that situation. A bit of trolling here from the Super Noob. As guards does fall. A quad for Mallow, but no time. GG. In a game that was so entertaining the entirety of the way through it, but it is the side of Super Noobs come out on top here on Cafe. Congratulations to them. They will be going up shortly in their round of 16 match against either it is going to be Les Galarens, ECF Legacy, or Hermanos de Leche. I butchered that name. Entirely butchered that name. Either way, it is going to be them against each other. What a phenomenal game that one was. It was entertaining to the very bitter end, but Super Noobs, I think the team that everyone expected to win it, did end out doing so. That is going to be all from me for today, folks. I'd like to, as I say, it's a little while till the next game is going to be ready, so it's easy to raid out and let someone else cover it. Either way, thank you all very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you all, cast it all. Best of luck to the remaining teams in the qualifiers. Best of luck to any teams competing in the next set of qualifiers as well. And that is going to be signing off. I will be seeing you all in the very next stream in a couple of weeks. So don't go anywhere. Or do go anywhere. We'll be raiding out to someone just shortly. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Hopefully some more Siege. Take care. Goodbye.
Things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose. Don't mind if I do. Free as the wind and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath like the fire you'll soon remember. Ooh. I'll be in a fleeting till the end. I'm singing. Ooh. Drowning all those broke again, but how do you do? For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know let loose. Don't mind if I do. You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me, but better than the lights. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment. to be patient, the right